sometimes I'm very embarrassed because in Korea, like we usually very hide something. It's culture, but another country very directly question me. It makes me very embarrassed, but it's good, and I experienced a very good time.
They are good, but some of them like serious. They don't know like about America and or about USC. They make it serious, but I think they are very good after.
It's a wonderful experience knowing about other cultures and how they live in their hometown.
Well, first, I think before I know them, I think they are very rich because they are rich of oil. So everybody drinks of oil, and their pronunciation is difficult to catch. But when I know my classmates, they are all from Middle East, and I think their pronunciation is not as difficult as catch. As I thought before, and also they are very kind and easygoing. And but I'm not sure they are all working on oil.
When I got here in the States, my friends were from China and Japan and South Korea. Especially my roommate, he was from South Korea, and they totally changed the picture in my mind. It's like they were friendly, they were funny, and they're still funny. Yeah, and they told me many things about the culture that I didn't know before.
I think Asians really seriously are the most healthy people in the world and the most calm people. And I think it's hard to, if you met a Chinese friend or a Korean or a Japanese friend, it's more, if you want to become a friend with him, it's hard so he can trust you. You need to improve yourself to him, and you need to, gain the trust from them.
Before I thought the image I have is girls with black veil and guys in white, I thought their culture is very, very closed and not open at all, but they're different here.
Well, I think she's right. Most people are outside the Arabic countries, for example, from Europe and from the United States, have a wrong idea or wrong beliefs about us. They think that we are rich. They think that we are, for example, maybe Hegel has 20 wives. So, for the driving license test, the person who was in the counter asked me that you really have 12 wives, and I was shocked at it. I can say that we have to correct the idea in your minds.
I think I'm very happy to hear there are positive comments about Asian people. They used to have some misunderstanding about us, but I think they have already changed their mind for now, because we are all good friends here. Actually, I want to share my opinion about the Middle East people, which is very similar to what Amy has said. Before I come here, I think Middle East people are very conservative and very shy, and they all wear the white veils from the head to the foot. And I thought it would be very hard to make friends to them, but when I come here to meet all the lovely friends here, I think they are very friendly and nice and very talkative. Actually, I become more and more interested in Middle East culture, and I hope I can visit the Middle East country someday in the future.
Like there's two Chinese and Korean, right?
Yeah.
Two races.
Okay.
But I think we are kind of really different.
I guess, because there's one of my classmates, I mean, in my major in undergrad school, they were Chinese, so I kind of like had a lot of Chinese friends, but it was really hard to get close with them because they always stick together. Never let any people to come to their group. So like they always speak Chinese, so it was really hard to make Chinese friends. But I was kind of thinking it's kind of Chinese culture maybe, because like you guys usually like speak Chinese. So like I feel like whenever you guys speak Chinese in front of people, like I'm kind of worried. Maybe they're like talking bad about me behind my back. So like I think I was just curious if that is Chinese culture, just like sticking together with only Chinese, or
because we think Korean people always get together, like by themselves, and Japanese people always get together by themselves. That's interesting because I think the problem is the language, because you got the same language, it's easier to communicate, and you share the same culture as well, and you don't have to explain something that you don't want to spend too much time to explain.
Think of people only depends on culture. I think people all different. And second, I think I have been living in foreign countries for over 7 years. Every time I met Chinese, I feel very excited. So I'm sorry about that. I just like to speak Chinese, but I didn't know it's very mean about people from another country.
Using the language is a problem and solution at the same time. With the people from the same country, even Soviet students or Arabian Middle Eastern students, they keep talking in Arabic language with each other. They are more exposed to another culture, especially from Korea and from China. I have friends from Saudi Arabia. They didn't know anything about Chinese, South Korean culture. Even in my old previous school, some of the Korean students, they stick to each other, and Chinese students stick to each other, and they keep talking the same language. But once we mix to each other and we use the English language as a communication, we begin to learn about about the other students, other culture. But some people, they stick and they found it is easier for them to communicate with their own language, which is really a bad thing, especially when you be with another student from other countries.